From voice of authority to a look that matches your target market, there are many reasons to hire an on-screen spokesperson. Every month, professional actor and spokesperson Grant Holmes works for many organizations, and in this series, Speaking for You, Grant will lead us through the how and what is involved in using a virtual host or green screen talent. Here's our host, Grant Holmes.
Welcome to Hiring On-Screen Talent, or Speaking for You, Episode 4. Today we're going to look at some of the drawbacks and pitfalls of using on-screen talent. I was speaking yesterday with one of my most frequent customers that uses me for on-screen work. She said they'd been meeting a week or two ago and suddenly thought, what if Grant decides not to do this anymore? Or what if he got really sick? Or, well, there's all that. First, I assured her that this was as long-term for me as I hoped as it was for them. But it illustrates one of the first issues with committing to what could be long-term work for an on-screen spokesperson. Let's back up a minute. Here's one of your first considerations. Is this a one-off recording job or long-term? You know, if it's a one-off work and you got no plans in the future to use this person again, you're probably okay on this point. Well, maybe. You know, I'm often hired to be president of this or marketing director of that, and I always wonder what these companies are going to do a year from now. Hopefully they come back to me. But the world changes and life challenges. So let's look at the long-term hiring thing. Say you need to record something at some regular interval. I do 2 sessions every week for my customer that I discussed earlier. Think of the AT&T girl, or Flo over at the insurance company, or Matthew and his Lincoln and others. Yeah, they got the vibe, but what if something creeps up from their past or present that you never thought to check on? You know, one can think of many times in the world of media where someone attains a lofty position and then suddenly, like a long ago Miss America whose inappropriate photos showed up earlier, it's an embarrassment for all. Now, while this certainly is an extreme, it's worth considering. You know, most of the actors that do this, that smaller companies would hire, you know, like me, not Matthew McConaughey, are not on the national stage. You know, if I got a hangnail next week, nobody would know. But as you consider hiring long-term talent, it may be worth doing some due diligence on their character and more. Expect to invest in this person as they invest their talents in you. The right actor will become part of your team. It's what my long-term client I spoke of at the beginning has told me they like. I actually run 2 informational Zoom gatherings for them every week. And it's all mine to run with their original guidance, and they seldom monitor as I know what they need and expect. We've become a team. Find the vibe, but more, find a team player as interested in your success as you are. You know, as I said earlier in this series, I'll be concentrating more on the buyer side than the doing, but hopefully this will help both sides. See you next episode for the characters you might need and why. See you then.
Thanks for watching Speaking for You with Grant Holmes. Stop back.